15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Transfer means an act by which a property is transferred from one or more living persons to another. Such a transfer can take place in present or in future. A person can transfer his property to one or more living persons or to himself. Transfer of property can take place in the form sale, exchange, gift, mortgage, lease, accountable claim or charge under the Transfer of Property Act 1882. According to the Section 3 of Transfer of Property Act, attestation means that a person has signed the document by way of testimony of the fact that he saw it executed. A person who is a party to the deed cannot be allowed to sign the instrument as an attesting witness under any circumstances. When an interest is created in the transfer of a property, but the vesting of such interest is dependent on the fulfillment of a condition prior to the transfer, then this condition imposed is called a condition precedent. In other words, the condition must be fulfilled before the transfer is executed by the transferor. The condition imposed must be fulfilled before the actual transfer takes place. The interest created in the transfer will vest in the transferee after the fulfillment of the condition. When the condition precedent becomes impossible or immoral to be performed, the transfer will be declared as void. When the condition imposed is complied with, it is deemed to have been fulfilled. Under Section 25, when the condition imposed becomes impossible or unlawful or immovable to be complied with, the interest accruing in the transfer of such property fails. Where the condition is void, the transfer becomes void too. A condition which no longer can be fulfilled in any circumstance is said to be impossible. A condition precedent may become impossible to be performed when the subject matter is destroyed or there is no means to fulfill such a condition. When the condition imposed is unlawful or forbidden by the law or defeat the provisions of law or fraudulent or opposed to the public policy and is immoral or injures any person or property, then the transfer becomes void. Condition subsequent is a condition which is required to be fulfilled after the transfer of a property. The interest vested in the transferee after the transfer of property is effected by the completion or non-completion of a condition after the vesting of the interest resulting from the transfer. Stop. Over.